Welcome to your weekly reading for April the 4th to April the 10th. So let's get started here for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising to see what messages we have for you. What are the major themes and guiding messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, April the 4th to the 10th? Orphaned coming out, and I can't think here and now. Okay, coming to the edge. Let's have a look at these cards. Okay, orphaned, flexible, coming to the edge, never-ending story, and here and now. Okay, so you've got two cards in sequence, 36 and 37. Sorry, you can't see. There you go. So that tells me you're moving towards something rather quickly. The momentum is growing. You're coming to the edge of something that seems like a never-ending story. I can't help but feel like it could be coming to an end this week when I see orphaned. So there may be a never-ending story that's actually coming to a conclusion this week. And that's going to require you to stay in the here and now, to be very present for this experience, because I feel like you're going to need to be flexible to sort of adapt. Now that this never-ending story, isn't that the way? These things that are never-ending, we always sort of feel like they're going to be with us forever. But guess what? This wasn't for you. We see orphaned and not for you. Two more cards that are in succession. So something that was not for you anyway has made you feel orphaned. You're coming to the edge of something that wasn't serving you anyway. It wasn't serving you. It wasn't for you. So we've got to stay in the present moment and be flexible, because I feel like there's a new timeline opening up for you this week, Leo. I feel like you're moving towards something new in the now, and it's ending something as it begins something else. But this thing that's ending, that's made you feel orphaned, was not for you. You're moving towards Treasure Island. You're moving towards something much lighter, much happier. It's interesting. There's something that you're being redirected away from because it's not for you. Let's have a look at that not for you card. I see the Hierophant. So this is a truth. This is divinely true. This thing that's not for you, you're being sort of given the confirmation of this by seeing the Hierophant, that this is like a spiritual truth, that this thing doesn't resonate with you. This is not part of your energy, and it's also not for you maybe to question this, because it's divine in nature. Eight of Wands coming out in reverse tells me that you're resisting things that are coming through intuitively. Hanged Man in reverse, you're not trusting the timing on this. I feel like you're seeing these messages of being flexible, stay in the here and now. And that this never-ending story could come to an edge very soon here, because you're in resistance to this. You're like in a situation that's not for you, but it's become so comfortable. It's become so familiar that if it was to be removed, and I think intuitively you feel that, it's startling almost, because it's so familiar to you now, even though it's not really for you. It hasn't really been the experience you wanted. It almost made you feel left out. Sorry, that's too many cards coming out. It almost made you feel like you didn't belong. You were left out in the cold. You felt like you weren't loved or connected to this. But I think that it was so familiar to you that it's difficult for you to walk away from. Okay, I will take these. Eight of Cups in reverse. It's difficult for you to emotionally separate. You have a lot of regret, remorse, some sadness that this connection could soon be closing out. You're worried. You're worried about how you're going to manage all of the things without this connection anymore. 7 and 8 of Wands in reverse. So it's like you feel like it's overwhelmed by how much you have to process, and your intuition keeps telling you to keep moving forward, stay grounded and tap into your intuition, and you're just not sure what movement. You got the Chariot, you know that there's movement here, there's balance required within to help you find your direction, but I feel like you're overwhelmed because this was super stable. We've been seeing this for Leo a lot. And, it's interesting. It's been building for quite some time. And I feel like we're getting closer to this because of this coming to the edge. Six of Pentacles in reverse. This has got you feeling out of balance. You're so reliant and used to this very stoic energy in your life, right? This energy that senses a lot of emotions, but is grounded and it doesn't have an emotional reaction. It's interesting. You've always sort of, I feel like, had a resentment or resistance maybe to this connection. Not a resentment, that might be too hard, but it's like you sort of sensed that it wasn't for you, but now you're so used to it. And you found some things for yourself in this union, even though I kind of feel like that orphaned energy is coming at the end now. Yeah. This situation is no longer for you. But I feel like the impact it has on you is going to make you feel like you're all alone. And I'm sorry to say that, Leo, but I feel like that's the energy on the table here, is that you feel like you've been separated from your partner. I feel like you feel like you've been separated from your partner in crime here. And even though you questioned whether or not this union was ever for you, I think that, you are the phoenix rising from the ashes. See, the reading has come in to save you. I was sort of taking it was sort of making me start to feel sad that this connection seems to be, you have to move away from this connection. And so to sort of save the energy, we see the Star card. So you will be the phoenix rising here. This isn't going to have you down forever. This is going to start a new day. Remember, the Tower card is the one that comes right before the Star card. And the Tower is a time where, things give way to a new path. And they give way sometimes in a very sudden and unsettling way. Sometimes it can be very unsettling, and it can leave us feeling remorse and regret. And it can make us feel like we can't possibly move into something unfamiliar. But seeing the Star card sort of saves the day here, because I feel like that means you are going to move forward. You are going to have a very happy outcome here. You just need to be flexible. You need to be flexible with how you process this. Yeah. And to look forward to the future. To not let yourself feel defeated by this difficult chapter that's coming to an ending. It feels like you're picking up your swords and everyone's going home. Sun is setting here. Queen of Pentacles, though, again, giving me that feeling of you are going to be self-reliant and able to sort of take care of yourself in a way that I think you are scared you won't be able to. It almost feels like you have doubts about that, but seeing that Queen of Pentacles in the Star card makes me feel like as long as you're flexible and you try and stay grounded as you go through this transformation, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, Leo. You're going to be okay. It's going to be unfamiliar, but sometimes unfamiliar leads to a brand new journey that might be more in balance with us. I think this is going to need you to be flexible, for sure. You're going to have to be flexible with this as you move forward to try to bring yourself into balance. What is an affirmation for Leo as they move along this path? Your own path. Isn't that interesting as I said path? Your own path. I follow my unique path with courage and strength. Absolutely, Leo. It's unfamiliar, but you know what? It's your path. It's your path, and you can walk it with courage and strength. I feel like you're going to need a minute here to sort of adjust to being in a new unfamiliar landscape, but that you've got this. You've got this. You're going to have to be flexible in terms of how you deal with this, and sort of summoning up that courage and strength that you can keep moving. You can keep going forward, even if that means that you're not moving forward with something that wasn't for you anyway. But I feel like sometimes familiarity makes things feel like they're for us when they weren't. It was a never-ending cycle that you were in, and now it's over, and it wasn't for you, and you're moving towards a new path now. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video if it's resonated for you and you'd like to see more. I hope to see you again very soon for another reading, and I'm sending you so much love and light.